Give me a second, guys. It's not really what I wanted to put on. Can't just put music on. Alright, can you hear my voice over that, guys? That's just gonna keep doing that all the time. You can't do anything, I can't do anything on it. There's no gameplay on this, guys. I'm just gonna go over the Silent Hill 2 remake. Give us a minute, guys. I'll be on it in a minute. Should have done this before. One sec. Hey Johnny Martinez, how you doing, buddy? Have you played Silent Hill 2 Remake before, mate? The new one? Because this is just going to be me talking about the game. There's no gameplay or anything. I've already like finished it, so. Alright guys, so I finished Silent Hill 2 Remake yesterday, after buying it brand new on October 8th when it came out, brand new, whenever came out, to like a mixed bag review, thinking that people weren't gonna like the game because it was made by Blooper Team and stuff like that, and people were worried that it wasn't going to be great. I don't know what other people think. I think mostly everybody actually kind of liked it. But me, for the whole game, I actually think it's really good. I think Blooper Team have done a good job. But I'm gonna go over, guys, what I like about the game, what I don't like about the game, in general, on this little video we have going on here with me with this music. I hope this music's not too loud, guys, for everyone. So the good things about it, the game and whatever. Okay, so obviously the graphics are superb. I think the graphics are awesome, to be honest. Done really well with that. The lighting, everything, the atmosphere of the town, the inside of the buildings, the enemies were pretty cool. Pyramid Head looked awesome. He looked very sinister, seemed dangerous when you were fighting him. Didn't seem like clunky like the original. The original game was kind of clunky with that, so it was like different in a way. The combat system was okay. I'd say that it was a little bit difficult to avoid enemy hits from the various enemies that are in the game. I love the dialogue. The voice acting was great. The way the characters were portrayed as well. I think this one dived in a little bit deeper than the original game. Where it's like in the original game, obviously we know what we know because we've played it. But in this remake, it was like more. I think like the characters were more fleshed out. They're a little bit more fleshed out, so you got like to see more of what they were doing and stuff like that, and more of the backstory. Especially Eddie. I think Eddie was like way more. There was more of him there in the game as well overall. And the boss battles as well were like way better. Like Eddie's boss battle, where you were fighting with all the hanging meat hanging down. I think the boss battles in general in this were awesome, were really great. Trying to think of other thing. The music was great in this. The music was like just like the original game. There was no, didn't seem to deviate or anything from, you know, like didn't seem to like try and force itself. It was like a very much in a way like Resident Evil Remake 2 that from Capcom. You know, it was like all this people were saying that Blooper Team are gonna fuck it up and all the rest of it was all wrong. It was all wrong. It was just. I know we had people are gonna worry, people are gonna have doubts, but I say they should remake the other games now. They should remake the first one and the third one. So that's that's my thing on that. What else did I like about the game? Sound effects were great. The weapons were fine. I mean, there's like a chainsaw in New Game Plus, and I am gonna do a New Game Plus. Trying to think of like other aspects that I enjoyed about it. I like the added areas as well. There was a lot of new added areas on this remake that were never in the original game at all. They were like added, like they were just added onto it. But I like Resident Evil 1 remake from like 2001, which had like 75% more game than it had previous. All that added on, it was pretty cool. Can't really think of anything. Yeah, I beat the game. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did it. Yeah, all done and dusted. Pyramid Head. The final boss was really good, by the way. Gave me the guitar portal. It was really cool. Yeah. The two pyramid heads at the end with the spears. I got 2 deaths near the end, but yeah. So yeah, they're the good points about the game. I like James's character. But like I said, in my bad points are going to be some of the characters as well. Obviously, I've already said I liked Eddie, and whatever. Laura was okay, I suppose. She's just. I guess like they're both the same in both games. You know, they just kind of. I think they like dived a little bit deeper with each character, and they had more screen time than they had ever had before. But I'm gonna go over the bad things as well. Bad things about the game. There was too many enemies. There was way too many enemies in this game. Like every fucking corner you turn around, there was something there. All like a lot of the time, it was a mannequin enemy. I noticed, or as my friend Midnight likes to call them, legs. They were there all the time. It was like they were hiding behind walls. They were hiding in the shadows. There was no scare factor anymore because they were just there all the time. It's like a Resident Evil 2 remake situation where they just put too many enemies into the game, and this is the exact same complaint I had about Resident Evil 2 remake. Too many enemies. It's like they've taken the scare factor out of it. There wasn't really any, and that leads me to my second complaint. There wasn't really anything in this game that scared me. You know what I mean? Silent Hill is supposed to scare you, and this didn't scare me. It was more of it was a good game, don't get me wrong, but it just did not make me scared at all in any way, shape or form. Even the dark streets with the nurses walking about and all that lot, nah, nothing, no reaction. I just found it tedious all the time. It was just the way it was. There's just like too many enemies. In the original game, enemies were put in place to give you that fear factor, to give you that scare or fear factor to make you jump scare. And in this one, yeah, it wasn't there, it didn't exist. So if Blooper Team make Silent Hill 1 remake or 3 or whatever, they do one next. Cut down on the enemies, Blooper Team, because there's no need to have that many enemies in game, right? Okay. The next problem I have is drawers with nothing in them, first aid kit boxes with nothing in them, which was happening again. It's like you had rooms that you went into and they had drawers, and you click on the drawer to open the drawer. There was no item inside it. So don't put the fucking drawer there to open it then. If there's gonna be no item inside it, it's just a waste of time. It's just there to waste your time. It's like a beginner's trap that you just can't. You know, it just doesn't. For me, it doesn't work. The worst one's first aid boxes. There was first aid boxes. There was places in the hospital that had there was like a first aid box on the wall with a cross on it, and you open it up and there's nothing inside it. No item inside it. Hey, how you doing, Starbreeze? Welcome to the stream, buddy. I'm talking about the bad things about the game now. I've done the good things, but I will talk about some other good things again. But just bear with me. So yeah, like I said again, if Blooper Team make another Silent Hill game, no empty drawers with nothing inside them. Okay, axe that out. Get rid of that. Right. The hospitals where you start to notice the empty boxes for health, etc. Yes, exactly. The health boxes, little medicine cabinets on the side of the wall, and then when you open them, there's nothing inside them. Like, they just frustrated me throughout the game, and you could tell how they frustrated me when you were watching me live. How I just kept getting. I got to the point where I was like, I opened it and I was like, oh fucking hell, nothing inside it. It just got to that point where it was like pissing me off. The health bottles in remake are sort of death traps instead of just being placed out like OG. Yeah. So I'm gonna mention something else now that I kind of don't like, and I wish that they kept it in. I know that they changed it. They changed it completely. The syringes. Right, so they kept the health drinks, which was fine. When you pick up a health drink, it makes the same noise as it made in the original. It makes that little sound, which is awesome. I like that. Great little callback. But I didn't like the syringes. Where's the first aid kits? You know what I mean? All they had to do was put them in it, put the first aid kits back in it, right? Just why change it completely? Just, oh yeah, you have to syringe yourself this time. And, yeah, I don't know. It had a cool animation when he did it, but it's like, just bring back the first aid kits. Where also was the what's that item called? The it was a quick click. Now you waste time injecting. Yeah, exactly. Where was that other item as well? Try and jog my memory, Starbreeze. What's that item called that starts with an A? Is it called a matropol or something? It's like a bottle or something, and it gives you like a stamina boost. It was in the first game, and it's in the second game, and I think it was in the third one as well. And it wasn't even in this. They got rid of it completely. Yeah, that's it. Ampoule. That's it. Yeah, the ampoules were missing out of the game. They completely got rid of them. What they should have done, they should have had a stamina meter or some kind of stamina kind of thing that like Silent Hill the room had, you know, where it had a stamina, it had kind of like a stamina kind of thing to it, and you should have been able to take the ampoules to boost your stamina or bring it back or do something with that. There you go. You know, they're in the original game, they're in the first one, they're in the original Silent Hill 2, but they were absent from this, and I don't know why. I don't know why they were not in it. But like things I don't like about the game. Like I said, guys, I already said that the game wasn't scary in any way. It wasn't scary. There was too much. It felt to me like it was too action orientated. There's too much stuff going on. Too much, like, you know. run slower in all the remakes. Uh, I'm not too sure. I don't know. I think the run speed kind of felt the same. I don't know. I couldn't really tell with that. Like I said, I already said Starbreeze as well. There was like a slow jog. There was too many enemies. I already said, yeah, I already said there's too many enemies in the game. But I didn't wanna, go over and over and over it. I didn't like some of the characters this time. Whereas I loved I loved all the characters in the original game. I thought they were great. I thought they were really like fleshed out, really good. But I didn't like the characters in this game. Certain characters in this game. I thought Maria was boring. I just thought, yeah, she's just whatever. She just seemed weird to me. She didn't look right to me. I don't know what it was. I wasn't clicking with her. She just like every time she came and followed us about, or she was with us, it's just, oh yeah, she's just with us. You know what I mean? It's just, we know what's going to happen anyway. We know what Maria is, so it's just like now it just didn't have that same thing that the original had. I didn't like it. Angela was okay. There was a lot of bullshit going on online that she was fat. Like she had like a fat face or something, like all that crap. There was like memes made online about it. You know, that she was Maria being with you as the end game effects, by the way. Oh yeah. Yeah, with Angela, there was no... I didn't have a problem with Angela, actually. I thought Angela's backstory was quite cool. It was alright, you know. Oh, the second playthrough, it's important. Yeah. I thought I liked Angela. I actually did like Angela. I thought she was more dramatic. She was more tragic. It kind of drove home what happened to her when she was a child or when she was younger or whatever. You know, the abuse that she got and stuff like that. I think that was like that was fine. Actually, I actually like Angela. I like Eddie. The whole fat shaming thing and stuff like that was an issue, and he was depressed as well, and he just wanted to kill people, which was people can have that when they have a mental breakdown. Oh yeah, like the end you leave with Laura and it makes more sense to the games, so it does, yeah. That's what I mean. I'm gonna have to have I'll have another go of it. I'll have another go at the game and get another ending. I think I'll have to like look it up online though, how to get all the endings. I like Laura. I thought she was just like you could tell that she really liked Mary, and that she was like good friends with Mary and stuff like that, and her character was great. That's pretty much it. I think there's not many more characters in the whole game really to go over. I like James, obviously. Let's go over the areas. Like the apartment building, I thought was a bit of a maze. Got a bit lost inside the apartment building, whereas the apartment building in the normal game is just easy. It's dead easy. So that wasn't really a good first part of the actual, you know, what's it called, that. I don't think you're supposed to leave with Maria or kill yourself. The ending James and Laura leave is true ending in my opinion. Yeah. So I didn't like the apartments. The hospital was great. I fucking loved the hospital actually. The hospital was probably the best part of the game. Apart from like maybe the prison. There was an apartment in the original called Waterside. Here in remake, it says it flooded. Oh yeah, because the apartments have got a different name, haven't they? Well, no, they've got the same name, but not a different name. But oh god, excuse me. Anyway, the hospital was good. I liked the hospital. I like the prison. Prison was fantastic. It was really, really. Got the free apartments in the original too. Less confusing, I think. Yeah. The prison was great, and the downstairs where you kept jumping down the holes was really well done in this game. It just felt like it was going deeper and deeper. It didn't in the original game. It did feel like you were going down deeper and deeper, but it didn't. It didn't do it. Oh, the mannequins, there's far too many. Yeah, I mentioned that. I mentioned that there's too many leg enemies, the mannequin enemies. There's too many of them. Just like also nurses appearing in the nurses appeared in the prison. The nurses appeared in the hotel. They appeared in everywhere else. It's like Blooper Team. The nurses were only supposed to appear in the hospital and just outside the hospital. Get it right. Come on. That's the whole point, you know. Every time you killed them, it felt like it was multiplying more. Yes, yeah, exactly. There was puzzles. I thought there was another thing I didn't like about the game. There was puzzles. There was like puzzles or stuff that you had to do that was in it. It was like hard to find the codes for stuff, like the clues. It wasn't just, you know, like in the original, the clue was like on a note that you picked up or whatever. But in this one, it's like, oh yeah, you have to go like all the way over there just to go and get it, and then come back. You know, it's like a chore, really, in a way. Is it like a chore to go and get something? But yeah, I'm not gonna spend too much more time talking about it, guys. Not much anyway. What else is it? What else can I actually say about it? The length of the game is great. It took me over 20 hours on a first playthrough, which is great. I mean, I paid like £50 for it, so it should last long. It should last long. I feel like Resident Evil 3 remake was like way less than that, and I paid around the same price for that. So yeah, the length was fine. The pacing of the game was great. Yeah, there was no backtracking. Yeah, that's one of the things that like made the original game so good. You just backtrack. People moan and whinge about backtracking, saying, "Oh, we don't want to do it. We don't want to backtrack." That's what Resident Evil and Silent Hill are about. Backtracking. You got to backtrack to do stuff. Go through rooms again. You know. So what you say? It was more linear, wasn't it? Like the remake was linear. So you know. Easily. Yeah. Yeah, but you miss files and collectibles easily. Yes, you do. Yeah, you really do. Because they don't sparkle. They don't like. There's no finger to them. I think yeah. I don't know why. I'm not even tired. Right. So I'm gonna give it a rank. I'm gonna give it a rating. First of all, if someone was to ask me, what would I give Silent Hill 2 original out of 10? I'd say 9. I'd give it a 9 out of 10. It's the best out of the franchise. The only reason it doesn't get a 10 is because even in the original there's a few things I don't like. I won't go over that because this is not about the original. This is about the remake. But because obviously just a slight few things in the original game I didn't like, but I'll give it a 9 out of 10. It's actually a fucking awesome game, no doubt. But the remake, guys, like I said, I enjoyed it. It was great, but there's a few things that weigh over that are not good about it as well, right? And it's a few things that Blooper Team need to iron out when they're gonna remake Silent Hill 1, right? I'm gonna give it 7 out of 10, right? I'm gonna give it a 7 for good effort, right? Really good effort to me, my opinion. Blooper Team need to stop it with the enemies, take out most of the enemy fights, and restrict it down to minimum enemies, right? get it so when you see an enemy, it takes so long to see another one that you get scared of it because you don't see it coming. Don't pile the game with enemies after enemy after enemy all over the place. You don't have to put an enemy in every fucking room. You know, every single room that you walk into doesn't have to be a monster, right? This is what affects its score for me. Get rid of them, opening them drawers with nothing inside them. Get rid of that as well, right? Make, like I said, just do all that and you'll be fine. You're onto a winner, yeah. I think that's pretty much it. That's all I can really say more about that. It's like 7 out of 10, I would say. Overall, in conclusion, they have really done well with this game. I'm not going to knock it that much, if it's fair to say. It's been done really well, and they've done a really good job of it. And I wish I could rate it a little bit higher, but I actually just can't because it's just mistakes that they've done. You know. And to do Silent Hill 3, that game originally had more enemies. If Remake 3 like this, I think it dropped me points on it. Yeah, that's what I mean. If they did Silent Hill 3 remake, right, after 1 remake, obviously, because 1's got to come next, right? But in 3 there was two. Yeah, one of the original things I did not like about the original Silent Hill 3 was there was too many enemies, especially in the you know, the subway. In the subway section, the dogs, the worm enemies, there were the legs, you know, them, everything. It was ridiculous down there. I hated it. I hated that part of the game. That's why I prefer Silent Hill 2 over 3, because there's less enemies. Yeah, you know. But like I said, mate, in conclusion, yeah. What if you did Silent Hill for the room? Well, I don't know, maybe they might do. I wouldn't put it past them. And the big white monsters were called cancers. I would actually, do you know what? To be fair, I wouldn't mind them doing a remake of The Room. I think it would be actually not too bad. I think if it was done right, then it would be fine. But yeah, we'd have to wait. We'd have to see, won't we? So yeah, that's it, guys. Silent Hill 2 is done. I am gonna do another run of it, but not yet. It teases The Room, Silent Hill 3. Yeah. I am gonna do another run of it. I'm going to do a new game plus with the chainsaw, and I'm going to find out how good it is, Starbreeze. Don't ask me when I'm going to do it, I don't know. I have no idea. Probably in the next few weeks, because like Christmas is coming up now, and it's also getting cold, guys. He's going back to Elden Ring, nah. Oh, we're going to go back there, mate. I don't think so, anyway. I've been playing Tears of the Kingdom on the Switch and the new Zelda game, and honestly, like, so cool, so awesome. I was like on it for about 8 hours last night. I can't go live with Switch games either, so unfortunately I can't show you Tears of the Kingdom, but I wish I could. But it's been cool so far. I've just been completely addicted, overly addicted to it. The villain in The Room has a story article on him, and his graves was in the room where James, Walter Sullivan is mentioned in. Walter Sullivan was mentioned in the original Silent Hill 2 as well. So, like I said, guys, I don't know why I keep fucking yawning. Right, okay, so what's next? Right, so I'm going to go back to doing Turok 2. I'm going to finish it off because I know that a lot of people are waiting for that. A lot of people are waiting for Turok 2, and I've been missing in action with doing that. I'm gonna buy the first Turok game, and I'm gonna buy Turok 3 as well. I'm gonna buy the other two games. We're gonna get some first-person shooter action in there. I'm gonna start buying a few other horror games as well, guys. Bear with me on that. I'm gonna get a few other what's it called? A few other little nightmare horror games to get, you know, to go on. I've got a list. I've got a list of games to do, to buy and stuff like that. Amnesia is one of them. The like the bunker, I think it's called. Little Nightmares. I've got that. I've got the first two, well, I've got the first and the second one. I was playing the second one the other night. It's okay. It's different. It's very different. It's very disturbing, isn't it? It's very just like disturbing imagery and stuff. You like one, but you hate two. Yeah, I completed the first one. I didn't do it live though. I did a few live streams of the first game, but then I stopped live streaming it because people weren't really interested. People weren't really tuning in for number one, so I thought, oh, fuck it, I'll just complete it. I just gave up on it. I abandoned the project. And then I've started to play 2, and I'm about a quarter of the way through it. The next game has deformed animals and stuff chasing you. Oh shit. Wow, okay. That'd be pretty cool. I've got to say as well, guys, thank you for everybody who stopped by and watched these streams. Starbreeze, you're here, you came in, you started coming in after, well, pretty much after I started doing it. Game of the Guitar Portal, you came in a few times. Also, Midnight and Chickagon, thank you very much to you two. I know you're not here tonight, but thank you very much for like being in there when we were doing it. We had a lot of other people come in. Mystical, DPG, Googs came in for a little while. We had a lot of people came in for the broadcast and stuff like that. And I got a lot of help off Chickagon. So thank you very much again, mate. I appreciate it. I appreciate that all. Turok, guys, is the next thing coming up. I've got to get Turok 2 finished, get all the Primogen keys and all that crap done. And I'm taking game requests, guys. So come on, get your thinking caps on. If it's on PS5, you know, you're still in that cave. What, in Turok 2? No. No, I've got out of there now. I've gone for Turok 2 now. I need to go back to level 4. I need to go back to level 4 and then level 5. I need to get the Primogen keys from them 2 levels, and then I need to pick something else up. I'll know for certain when I get on it. The game's crazy. You know. You wasn't lying when you said that part sucks. I know, right? Level 4 of Turok 2 sucked big time. I fucking hated that. I hated that game. I just hated that level. The game's great, but I just hate that fucking level. I hate level 4. I really, really hate level 4. It's just a fetch quest, but we have to go back to level 4 to get an item, so. Oh yes, space place with bugs. The bugs, yeah, that was level 5, yeah. That was level 5, that one, the Mantis level. We've got to go back there as well. We've got to go back there, but we've got to go back there later as well, because in level 6 there's a thing that you got to pick up in level 6 to go back to level 5. So we gotta, you know. Oh, I've already fought. Yeah, the Queen. Yeah, you fight the Queen. Yeah, we've got to fight. We have to fight the. we have to fight. No, we've already fought the Queen. No, we fought the Queen on the live stream. We fought the Queen already. Pretty sure I fought the Queen. because I completed level 5 and fought the Queen already. The Queen's dead. Queen's gone. Queen's already done. We did the first boss. We did the other boss as well. The boss at the end of level 4. We did that as well. Both of the bosses are done. We just gotta get the items. That's it. So this is turned into a podcast now. It's just me talking about what I'm doing. So guys, yeah, like I said, any ideas? They've got to be PlayStation 5 though only, right? Any games on PS5. I can't do any other console, unfortunately. I can't do PC, can't do Xbox, can't do Switch. I haven't played Dead Space Remake though. I played the original Dead Space, but I've not played the remake yet. Is the remake on PS5? Thought it was only on Xbox. When I played it on Xbox, it's not on PS5. Oh, it's on PS5. Because you put nope. I don't. It's on PS5. Yeah, it's on PS5, right? Okay. I'll look into that because we might be able to do that. I might be able to bring that in. That's a recommendation by you, Starbreeze, by the way. Anything else, guys? Like I said, oh yeah, the digital deluxe version and bought the physical copy. Nice. Anything horror? I'm mainly looking for horror games, if anything, but also fun games as well, guys. Anything fun. PS5 mainly. Obviously, PS5 straight down the middle. Can't do anything else. Bear in mind that there's retro games on PS5 as well. So there's Castlevania and there's Teenage Turtles and all that lot. They're all on there. They're all on there now. Some Nintendo games are cropping up on PS5, which is fucking crazy. RPGs. You want some RPGs? You know, I wish there was a game on here that resembled like A Link to the Past. You know, like Legend of Zelda. I wish there was a game like that on PS5 that was exactly the same as that. It would be so cool if we could find one. So, need to support the Duke Nukem game from PS3. Yeah. It'd be one of those as well, guys. Though, if I try something out for you all, and what I'll do is I always test my games out first before I stream them, just to see if they are streamable, like I did Returnal. And after playing 2 hours of it, I was like, nah, this is not. Returnal's not the right game to stream. It's not streamable. There's certain games that are just not streamable, so I'll have to wait and see. By the way, I really love this music that's playing. The Octopus Monster Duke Nukem a more horror PS3 version. They have a hive with a queen. Yeah, nice. They're really scary motherfuckers as well, aren't they? RPGs though. I mean, there's Secret of Mana is on PS5. I'll have to look into that. Because the last RPG that I did on here. I mean, I did Final Fantasy, but that was ages ago. Oh, right, okay, guys. Final thoughts. You can have your final thoughts as well. Dead Rising, not overly horror, but yeah, my favourite. Visions of Mana is out as well. Visions of Mana, yeah. That's what I mean. Games like that are kind of cool. Gaming Paul, they really are. Final thoughts, guys. Is Silent Hill 2 remake a good game? If you played it, did you enjoy it? Did you think it was really good? Did Blooper Team get a thumbs up? 8 out of 10 for you. Yeah, that's fair enough. That's not too bad. If I was to rate it from, like a tier system, you've not played it. Thumbs up for remakes, yeah. If I was to rate it, like a tier system from like S to E, I'd probably give it an A, to be honest. Even though it's like 7 out of 10, I'd probably give it an A or maybe a B plus. There's just a little few, just a little few things in the game that let it down, I don't think every game needs a remake. Yeah, to be fair, I agree with you there. Not every game needs a remake. Yeah, not every game needs a remake. But this is what's happening now. Every gaming company seems to be going down that route now, where they're just remake. Even the original Tomb Raider games have got remakes now, or they got remasters. Right, guys, I'm gonna wrap it up. It's all done and dusted. All done. Like I said, all done. I'm gonna rerun it. I'm gonna do Game Plus. I'm gonna do Game Plus. I'm gonna start that. All right. I'm gonna start it. I'll probably start it next week. All right. Maybe Tuesday, maybe Wednesday. We'll see. Right, I'll keep you posted. I'll do some community posts for y'all. Okay. I know my channel's kind of like dead at the moment these days, and I don't get many people coming on here anymore. But I appreciate the people that do come on here. I really do. I appreciate you listening to me drone on and being the boring bloody person that I am. So I really do appreciate you guys coming in and stopping by and giving me your thoughts and opinions are great. So yeah, all right, guys, thank you for this. I'm gonna get back onto Legend of Zelda for the night and chill. And the next live stream, guys, will be Friday. I'm gonna come back on Friday night. I'm gonna jump on the Turok 2 and get whatever done of it. Yeah. Alright, Starbreeze and Gaming and Guitar Portals, all thanks for stopping in, buddy. Both of you stopping in. And whoever lurks in the background, thanks for stopping in, guys, as well. I appreciate it. You can say something in the chat if you wish to. If you're a troll, even if you're a troll, you can say something if you want. Alright? I don't care anymore, it's fine. I'm like, fuck it. I just don't, yeah, it's fine, Alright, guys, thank you all for watching, appreciate it. Alright, I'm a That Side Gamer, this was Silent Hill 2. I'll see you all later, guys. Take care, peace out.